So my question is, how can I get people to take me seriously? Because I'm nice, people have a tendency not to take me seriously when something needs to be done or when I tell them what to do. And then the problem is that, then when I force it, because they've already said, oh, she's nice, she's a pushover, now I'm bitch, Now I'm too aggressive. Now I'm, imposing my will or whatever. So how do I get my people to do what I need them to do?
Okay.
And find that balance and that line.
Okay, got it. So what I hear you saying is that you want to get people to do what you want them to say, do what you want them to do when you want them to do it, and that normally because you're so nice, they kind of think that you're a pushover, and then when you go into pressuring, they tend to think that you could be a bitch.
Right, yeah. Or what will happen then is it will go bad.
Yeah.
Because I was so accommodating, when I feel like, okay, I'm going to pick my battles. And so I'm so accommodating to begin with because, okay, this isn't worth making a battle over. But then when there is something that's worth it to me to draw a line in the sand and make a battle, it's a problem.
Okay, so let's address nice. Okay, first of all, nice is something that you learned probably. It's a strategy that you learned early on that is not necessary anymore as an adult. I'm not saying not to be nice, but sugarcoating everything with niceness is not effective, as you've just told me. So first of all, you don't need to say everything with a smile. And I noticed that you say everything with a smile. Now you have a great smile. And I have a great smile too. But here's the thing, do you remember that the giant and Jack and the Beanstalk?
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember what the giant said in Jack and the Beanstalk?
Fee, fi, fo, fum?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so when you need to get something done, you want to remember the giant, and you want to say it like this: fee, fi, fo, fum. You don't want to say it fee, fi, fo, fum. You don't want to make the request as a question. You actually want to say, and you might need to let people know. From now on, I'm going to phrase things differently because when I'm serious about something, I want you to know that I'm serious. So I'm going to say it in a serious voice that sounds like fee, fi, fo, fum. Even if they laugh at first, you're giving them fair warning that you know that you haven't been as effective as you want to be, and you're going to phrase things differently. And you're going to have to wipe the smile off your face and not put a question, like an uncertainty, at the end of each sentence. You're going to need to just simply, I need you to do this and I need it now. And don't explain.
And don't smile.
Right.
And don't smile.
Right.
That's the hard part for
Right.
me.
Well, people, you're sweet. You're already sweet.
Right.
And so somehow, not everything has to be said with a smile. And I'm not saying that a smile doesn't accomplish a lot of things, but if you're finding that you're not taken seriously, then you have to wipe a little bit of niceness. There are certain faces, you have one of them, and there are certain character types that are so nice that people just don't take it seriously. Oh, she's so nice, she's like a little kitty. You don't want to be like that.
Right.
You want to be taken seriously. So you're going to have to learn to be more, yeah. You're going to need to put in some growl. And that doesn't mean that people are going to think that you're not nice now. It just means that you're going to be taken more seriously. Now, of course, you have to take yourself seriously. So first of all, if you're on the telephone when you make these requests, I don't know where you are when you make these requests, but if you're on the telephone when you make these requests, stand up and take a power posture. So stand up and take a posture like this. I want you to do the following.
Okay.
Okay, 'cause standing up is more powerful than sitting down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Okay? So give me an example of something you want.
Okay.
I want you to do the dishes. I want you to.
I need this by tomorrow.
Okay. Hi.
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 I need this done by tomorrow at 5 p.m.
I need this done by tomorrow at 5 p.m. p.m.
Okay, good. Can you do that?
Can you do that?
And then get the commitment. And then say it back. So I got it, that tomorrow by 5 p.m. you understand that this task needs to be done.
So I got it by tomorrow at 5 p.m. You understand that this task needs to be done.
Okay, great.
Okay?
And see what happens. Now, do you want consequences? Are these people that have to have consequences because they've already trespassed before many, many, many times?
Well,
Here, we'll sit back down.
it's new and old people. I mean, it's me. You know, it's my ending on a smile. It's my ending on a question. It's my not wanting to impose, and so.
But today, earlier in our session today, you
Yes.
said you were going to step into your
I'm
power.
gonna step into my power.
Okay, good. So don't
Yes.
end on a question.
Right.
Just repeat back. Okay, so you get it and I get it. Our understanding is that you'll have it tomorrow by 5 p.m. So I'll be there at 5 p.m. sharp.
Okay. And then if I do need to add a consequence, what would that look like?
If you want to work together with business for a new person, if you want to work together with me, you'll be your word.
Uh-huh. Or if you want to continue working with me, you won't be late.
I wouldn't put the won't. I would put
Okay.
the will.
Okay, you will be on time.
You will be on time.
You will be on time.
Yeah, I'm instituting new policies,
Uh-huh.
and I only want to work with people who are going to keep their word.
Okay.
So, 5 p.m. tomorrow it is. I will be there at 5 p.m. I'll be waiting for that. I'll be right there. I'll either come into your office or you'll come out to the car and you'll deliver it to me.
So this is great for people who are under me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do for those who are either in a position of authority to me, or, for instance, maybe a customer that I'm trying to close or something like that?
Okay, so closing a customer is different.
Mm-hmm.
Closing a customer, well, it's different and the same. So, I'm just trying to think of where we would be in the closing cycle. So, okay, so we're going to move forward on this contract, and I will be there tomorrow to pick up your check, or you will pay the deposit in PayPal by close of business today, correct?
Okay. So, by close of business today, the deposit will be in PayPal, correct?
Yes.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, no room for any other answer, kind of.
Not really. Can you make that work? You know, I might say, can you make that work?
Can you make that work?
Sure.
Okay. And to people in positions of authority, how would?
I'm not sure. So you want them to be on time about something? What is it that you would want from them? Do they? Are
okay,
you?
So for example, let's say we're working together on a project,
Okay.
and they're going in a direction that I know is not right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But when I try to say that, or when I try to change the direction, they don't take me seriously. They don't listen to what I'm saying, even though most of the time it turns out that I was correct.
Are they paying you? Are they paying you for your advice?
Not
Yes and no?
in this example. Let's say no.
Okay, great. So let's role play. You're the
Okay.
person in authority and I'm you.
Okay.
Okay? So now I see that you're going in a direction that's going to take you off.
Right.
So Sandy, may I be straight with you?
Sure.
So I'm really, really straight with you.
Okay.
Okay, great. So I see you're going towards X, and I need to let you know that I can see from my experience that where you're going is going to take you completely off. It's going to set you back.
Okay. And by asking them, can I be straight with you, you've already, you've paved the way and now they've given you permission.
And they gave me yes,
Okay.
yeah.
As opposed to, oh, no, that's not right.
Yeah, exactly.
Or-
Nobody wants to be told that.
Okay.
Everybody wants to think that they're right.
Okay.
So I ask permission every step of the way. I might say, you may have heard me say today, may I coach you powerfully?
Yes, you did, yes.
Is that okay with you? Because I'm about to say something to you that you may not want to hear or you may not have expected to hear. But before I give you what I see as the harsh truth, or before I clobber you with, uh-oh, that's wrong. And I don't necessarily say something's right or wrong. I just say, I see that I heard you say that you're committed to this, and I see you going in a completely different direction. And I know from my experience that that direction where you're going is probably not going to work. Are you open to changing? Would you like some help from me?
Okay. So get them invested in it and get their permission before blurting out where I see that. Okay.
Exactly.
I think that's where I've really gone wrong in the past is I haven't taken that extra step of asking for permission. I've just blurted out my thoughts.
Okay, good. And something else I saw, this is just, may I be straight with you?
Please.
Okay. I saw you today giving advice to someone about a way of publishing that you were already in the consulting role with them before they hired you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you might want to ask more questions instead of answering the questions.
Oh, okay.
Don't solve the problem until you totally find out what the problem is and that you actually heighten it so they need you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's good. Okay.
You're welcome. I just happened to see that.
Yeah.
I was on hand.
I do that all the time. I mean, I'm a fabulous teacher, but I teach so much that nobody needs to hire me.
Okay, so I saw that.
Yeah.
I actually saw that earlier.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, but I wanted to say that the next time I have a group of hires, I'd like you to come and do your workshop with them. I think this would also be a great way to weed out people that I don't want to hire.
Absolutely.
By how they participate in the.
Absolutely. One of the ways that I've used this in companies is that we've all participated together, both the CEO and sometimes the founder of the company and all the employees together. And they've gotten to see who's a team player and who's not, who thinks they're too good for this and who's not, who thinks they're above training and who's not. And sometimes people have seen just by sorting out their life's purpose that their life's purpose and the purpose of the company are not a match. And they've just left so that the employer didn't have to fire them and pay unemployment and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
So,
I could see that would save so much time and money.
absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
noticing that. Thank you. Okay.